So I'm standing outside of my girlfriend Kelsey's apartment, and I am so nervous. The butterflies in my stomach are going crazy because tonight is the night that I am going to tell Kelsey that I love her. And I have been seeing Kelsey for a little while, and I woke up this morning and I just knew I am in love with her, and I have to tell her that I love her. And I wanted to make tonight special. So I went to go buy some flowers at the grocery store, and I couldn't decide between the roses and the seasonal bouquet. Like, obviously, roses mean love, but the seasonal bouquet is really pretty. So I bought both of them. And so I'm standing outside of her door, and I'm very nervous, and I'm holding 2 bouquets of flowers and a bottle of wine because I didn't think the flowers were going to be enough, to be honest. And so I'm standing outside her door, and I'm holding these 2 bouquets and the bottle of wine, and it's like, I'm not actually holding them. It's kind of like I'm juggling them because the flowers are huge. Like, I really went out on the flowers, and they took up an entire seat next to me on the bus that I took over to her apartment. And but I did have a nice moment with the bus driver when I got off the bus because she saw me holding all of this, and she said, "I think you are going to have a really good night." And I really hope that this bus driver is right. And I'm standing outside of her apartment. I am nervous. I'm holding 2 bouquets and a bottle of wine, and Kelsey answers the door, and she says, "Hi." And I say, "Hi." And she's a little blown away by the flowers. I definitely should have bought 1 bouquet, but I say, "I have to tell you something, and I'm here, and I am ready," and I say, "I love you." And she says, "I love you too." And it worked! The flowers, the wine, the love, it all worked. My heart is going at like 1,000,000 miles per second. I feel like I just ran up the steps in Rocky. Like, I am so excited. I am in love. And later that night, I am laying in bed, and I am thinking all about it all over again. And I am so happy. And I'm just thinking, it worked. I'm in love. She said she loves me too. And this is weird, though, because the butterflies in my stomach haven't stopped fluttering. And I start thinking about them, and I'm like, that doesn't feel right. And so I start thinking, well, I felt this way at her apartment, and I felt this way on the bus, and I felt this way in the grocery store, and I didn't feel this way when I had dinner at the Greek place. And I then knew that the butterflies weren't from nerves. It was food poisoning. So I immediately start throwing up all over Kelsey's bathroom, just everywhere. It is disgusting. It is violent. And yes, it hurts. And Kelsey walks into the bathroom, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry, blah. Do you still love me, blah?" And she says, "Yes. Don't worry about it." And she cleans it all up, which is a real testament of love. I read this thing about dinosaurs. I know. Dinosaurs had a second brain in their gut, because some of the largest dinosaurs, it would take a full minute for the nerves in their tail to send a signal all the way to their brain. So they developed this nerve center in their gut that could help keep them alive. And so 4 years, almost exactly to the day, after I told Kelsey that I loved her, she said, "I have to tell you something. There's someone else." And she said, "I have loved you, and now I am ready to love him." And she said, "We had a good run." And sometimes your body knows before your brain. Sometimes it knows a minute before your brain, if you're a dinosaur. And sometimes your body knows 4 years ago when you told somebody that you loved her, but was it right? Whatever the case may be, I listen to my body more closely now, and I make sure that I'm near a bathroom every time I feel butterflies in my stomach. Thank you.